Welcome. Today we're talking with Mike Patterson. Since July 2019, he has been the Chief Branding Officer at Horizon Federal Credit Union. Mike has over 25 years experience in the financial services industry, including 14 years with credit unions. Started in 1955, Horizon Federal Credit Union is the result of a series of credit union mergers over the years. Mike, welcome, and thank you for joining us at Credit Union Digest.
Thank you, Larry. Pleasure to be here and joining you today.
Great. All right. Well, thank you. So, Mike, as the Chief Branding Officer, what are the challenges you see in credit union branding?
I think the challenges that we see are probably the challenges that a lot of the credit unions see is just letting the members know about us. You know, credit unions tend to be the best kept, or I guess in our case, the worst kept secret. There's a lot of members who are really excited about the things that credit unions have to offer. They just don't think that they can belong. I know that a lot of credit unions have taken part in the We Belong campaign to get the word out. There's still that misconception challenge that we're faced with to letting members know that, or individuals know that they can become a member. They do belong. They don't have to, like back in the old days, necessarily work for a SEG in order to be part of just a great financial opportunity.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mike. It's very interesting that your responsibilities as the Chief Branding Officer include marketing, HR, and employee development. How do these roles mesh with branding at Horizon Credit Union?
When I first came on board, I thought the same thing when I first heard about the role, that it's an interesting dynamic that HR and marketing were being mixed together. Once I got here and really we talked about the purpose of the brand, it makes total sense, and I'm surprised that more credit unions don't do that. You know, with marketing, we're creating that promise to the members, you know, of what we want our brand to be. With the employees, and as far as the HR point, the employees are the ones who are delivering that promise and keeping the promise. So if you think about it, you know, we can create what it is we want our credit union to be. That's our brand. But as most people know, the brand is really what your members, what your vendors, what the community overall thinks the brand represents. So they don't see me, our members, they see our employees. So it's important that our employees understand with our culture what it is we want our brand to represent. So at an HR standpoint, to make sure that we're attracting, we're developing, and we're retaining highly qualified people to support the brand and to make sure that we're all in line with what it is we want our brand to represent.
Great. You know, that's a great explanation as to how the brand is the promise and the employees are the ones that are delivering it every day to members and prospective members. So that's great. So thank you for that. So and it kind of, you know, on that same line of thought, how does branding influence the delivery at the credit union for member services?
So at Horizon, our brand, it goes back to our vision statements. You know, our intent here is to help all of our members, our employees, and the community at large achieve a brighter financial future. So service is a big part of that, because if we're not giving the type of service that our members want, then they don't feel comfortable engaging with our employees. And as most of the credit union professionals who are listening to this know, that if we're not engaging with members, we can't really understand what's going on to solve their financial needs. Most of the members who come in have what we refer to as unknown needs. They don't really know what it is they don't know. For example, right now, we're embarking on a really successful auto recapture campaign that's saving members a ton of money. You know, last year we tracked how much money we saved members by refinancing existing loans they had at other financial institutions. And for a credit union our size, we saved members almost $1.2 million, which I thought was just tremendous. And members don't realize that they're overpaying unless you have that conversation. Well, if you're not delivering great service, then members don't want to have that conversation with you. They don't want to come back. They don't want to engage with you. So service is the key to kind of get the whole train rolling into having a conversation with members and understanding how we can really help them achieve that brighter financial future.
Great, great. Thank you, Mike. I understand also that you do some pretty focused in-house training with your credit union employees and others. So maybe you could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So internally, we have a great training program from onboarding to new hire training to constant training that continues. To expand on that, back in 2018, Horizon created the Expand Expo, which is a training conference that attracts credit unions from throughout the country. Last year, despite all the restrictions we had with the pandemic, we still attracted 150 credit union professionals from 13 different states. We hold at the Kalahari Resort in Pocono Manor, PA, which is a beautiful place. It's in September. It's a beautiful place to be in September. And unlike other training conferences that are short little breakout sessions, we focus on training. We say that we put the training back in training conferences. So we have full day workshops on topics that are designed to increase employee performance, to improve credit union bottom line. So we have topics such as leadership, member experience, marketing, collection, consumer lending. This year, we're really excited. We are welcoming in the Ritz-Carlton Leadership Center. They're doing one full day workshop on elevating the member experience, which is so key in our industry. So it's a great event. And it's really exciting for credit union our size to put on such a ambitious endeavor. It's pretty cool.
Great, great. Well, thank you, Mike. Thanks for sharing with us your insights on how you and Horizon Federal Credit Union have integrated branding, marketing, and employee engagement.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Larry.
Great. Thank you again. So in closing, thank you for joining Credit Union Digest. If you have additional questions for Mike, please see the link in his bio.